Hello and welcome. I am want to speak to you about your papers for this class. And I feel the best way for me to do this is to talk to you now and to give you some kind of understanding of where we're going from here since this is the end of the semester. So my main goal is to discuss with you, excuse me, to discuss with you exactly what it is that uh, you will be handing in and how we're going to go about that. Okay? So let's talk about that now. Okay? You know that you're writing a paper between 6 to 8 pages. You also know that you have picked, many of you have received your proposals, you've picked a work of Israeli fiction that you would like to write about. So in those 6 to 8 pages, okay, I would consider, if I was writing a paper like this, that in, let's say, the first page and a half and the last page for me would be a focus on my introduction, my thesis, uh, what I felt that I learned from the doing the research, and then the uh, either anywhere from 4 to 6 pages, you can divide up what you felt you learned by reading the particular book that you learned. Now, I encourage you not to fill this paper up with a lot of quotations from the book that you read. It's certainly fine for you to put in quotations and to understand uh, where some of your ideas have come from. But the whole paper should not be a series of quotations. You want to paraphrase as much as you can. I also am going to make a suggestion, which is you might want in a certain point in your essay to compare what you read to any of the readings that we've had in the class this far. Uh, I have tried really to give you a sense of Zionism and post-Zionism and give you a sense of these basic kinds of plots, symbolic plots, trying to give you an idea of certain stereotypes that are used in Israeli fiction and how certain uh, authors try to subvert those stereotypes, try to bring stereotypes in Israeli culture in their writing. So you might want to think strongly about how you can put that into your paper as well. So that's another thing that I want you to do, I want you to think about. Um, Remember that the steps that are on the syllabus are always good ways of going about writing any paper. If you've missed any of those steps, I encourage you to go back and to do them, even if it's not complete, because any one of those steps will bring you closer to having a really top-notch paper. So that's basically what I want to tell you. You have a Dropbox for your final project. Now, in terms of presentations, okay, uh, I would really encourage you, if you wanted to, very briefly I will put up a discussion prompt to just present or talk very briefly about what it is that you decided you would do. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. That's just going to be there uh, if you wish to do it, and I will read it, and it'll also be there if you have any questions for me. So it'll be a final project discussion board, almost kind of like office hours, 24 hours a day discussion board, where you can, if you can't come and meet me, you can always go right to the discussion board and ask me some questions about what you're working on. And the paper will not be due until December 18th. It'll be due at the end of the semester. So you have plenty of time to revise and to make sure that you're writing something that you've really learned from. And I know that many of you who are putting an effort into the class have learned quite a bit. Okay. Um, so the other thing I want to say is that I will be holding office hours at Bentley's today, starting at 2 o'clock. So you can also come see me there if you have any questions. And so I'm going to say bye for now, and I hope that this helped you in some way.